Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? What we're going to be talking about right now are quite a few things, okay? And the first thing that we're going to be talking about is what's happening in New York City. The Department of Health has started spraying with pesticides to prevent the spread of the West Nile virus. And that is transmitted through mosquitoes. They are warning people to stay inside. So make sure you stock up on your coffee and your intimates. All right. Trucks have been deployed throughout New York City, spraying low concentrations of Anvil, 10 and 10, and Duet. Health Commissioner Dr. Ashwin Vasan has stated that the health department is actively working to prevent the West Nile through public education, treating marshy areas and spraying for mosquitoes. So I have a video of a truck spraying pesticides in a neighborhood. And in the video, you can hear a voice from a speaker that can be heard saying, the city has applied pesticides to reduce the threat of the West Nile virus. To minimize exposure to the pesticide, go inside immediately until the truck goes past. Yeah.
The city is applying pesticides to reduce the threat of the West Nile virus. To minimize exposure to the pesticide, please go indoors immediately until the trucks have passed.
So if you live in this area, trucks will spray pesticides in sections of Manhattan from 8:30 p.m. to 6 a.m. Tuesday morning, and in Brooklyn on Wednesday between 8:30 p.m. until 6 a.m. the following morning. Okay?
Several reported cases of West Nile virus here in New York City so far. Authorities will be out spraying the city tonight and tomorrow. With the mosquito population growing, health officials are warning to remain vigilant.
This morning, several towns across the Northeast on alert, some even closing outdoor public areas and issuing voluntary curfews to prevent the spread of potentially dangerous mosquito-borne illnesses. The country's well-known infectious disease expert, Dr. Anthony Fauci, hospitalized after contracting West Nile virus. The 83-year-old now home and expected to make a full recovery. The CDC saying West Nile has been detected in more than 30 states. Experts warning rising temperatures and rainfall are boosting the mosquito population, leading to an increased risk for mosquito-borne infections.
Given the fact that the climate is getting warmer, more and more mosquitoes are outside, so we have to make sure that we're mindful of that.
Right now in Massachusetts, public health officials declaring 8 communities, including Boston, at high risk for West Nile.
I do have some bug spray if I do notice, and then I'll just zip myself.
Plymouth closing parks and fields at night through September.
Now, New York City's health department has already reported 4 West Nile virus cases and detected the virus in mosquitoes in pools in all 5 boroughs. Okay. The second thing that we're going to be talking about is petty. Not going to lie. Delta Airlines, they removed a passenger from a flight from the airport at Sarasota Bradenton International Airport, which is the smaller airport that's smaller than Tampa International Airport. This happened on Saturday morning, all right? And allegedly, it was due to his choice of attire. It was a T-shirt that he had on with 45 on it, flipping the bird. Yeah. The man was initially allowed to get on the plane after he turned his shirt on inside out, following the complaint of a Karen or a Kyle, whatever. However, just before takeoff, he put his shirt back on the normal way, and a Delta employee came on the plane and escort him off the plane. As ridiculous as it sounds, it's true.
Yeah. I'm getting kicked off because of my shirt. And this is her. Record this stupid ass Wendy. Thank you.
So according to Delta's contract of carriage, Delta may refuse to transport or may remove passengers from its aircraft in any of the following situations, including when the passenger's conduct, attire, hygiene, or odor creates an unreasonable risk of offense or annoyance to other passengers. So if you forgot to brush your teeth and you stink, guess what? Yeah. If you ran out of deodorant, guess what? If you took something out of the hamper instead of out of your closet, guess what? As petty as it sounds, it's the truth. But then again, who the hell wants to sit in close quarters with somebody who smells? But this guy was just wearing a t-shirt with 45's face on it, flipping the bird. Who cares? So, I mean, the last time I checked, we were in the land of the free because of the brave, not the land of if you support Trump, you're grounded. This isn't just un-American, okay? It's a new low in political pettiness, all right? When did expressing your preference become a boarding pass issue? I want to know. So the next thing that we're going to be talking about is a large number of New York National Guard troops are being brought into hotels around the courthouse in Manhattan in preparation for the apparent, alleged imprisonment of 45 on September 18th at his sentencing. New York State Judge Juan Merchant, whose daughter collected hundreds of thousands of dollars in political consulting work from Democrats during the Trump trial, will order him taken to jail at the sentencing on September 18th. Now, Trump will be reportedly taken to Rikers at the time. Do I actually see this happening? No, I do not, but whatever. Additional claims that the same federal law enforcement source, okay, says that Eric Adams, the mayor, and New York Governor Kathy Hochul fear that New York police will engage in a sick out on that date. Like everybody's going to call out, okay? Because all the police officers know that the trial was a complete sham and they want no part in prosecuting Trump. So New Yorkers have begun noticing troops occupying entire hotels in Manhattan. All right, I have a video I'm going to show you right now. Watch.
Name of a restaurant in Chinese, it might not work. Is the Army turning this thing into a migrant shelter? Why are you guys here? It's a hotel. Why is the Army at this hotel?
We're here at the request of the state of New York.
The state of New York has put the Army into hotels? What the hell is that about? This is a public hotel, right? What is the Army doing in this hotel? Have you guys taken over this hotel? What is?
So you can't
What the fuck is the Army doing taking over civilian hotels in the middle of New York City? I can't record. So this is what I'm talking about, people. Do you think those guys are there to help you or me? What is going on?
So one of the soldiers tells the guy in the video that they are there at the request of New York State. Well, what does that mean? Is he a federal soldier? No, he's in the Army. Okay? That's it. The only way he could be there is if it was ordered by the commander-in-chief. So the plot thickens. So how far are they willing to go to stop their political opposition? And what will the other side do if it comes down to an actual kinetic bloody fight? Or is this totally wrong and they're there for another reason? I don't know. Okay. So, all right, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys in the next one. You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping, and as always, fearless. Ciao.